Good morning, students. Yesterday we learnt about corresponding angles, alternate angles, and interior angles. And today we are going to learn about properties of angles formed with the help of two parallel lines and one transversal. Here, line AB is parallel to line RS, and this line L is the transversal. Now here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 angles are formed. But out of these, there are few corresponding angles, and we are going to write the pairs of corresponding angles. But before that, we will look what is property of corresponding angles. Now the property is each pair of corresponding angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal is congruent angles. First we will see what is corresponding angles. Okay, I will just revise it for you. So corresponding angles is a pair of angles whose one arm is on the transversal. Now if we think about this one and this angle, okay, now they have their one arm on the transversal, this is also having their one arm on the transversal, and their other arm in the same direction with this arm. Okay, so angle 1 and this angle 2, their one arm is in this direction and the other arm is on the transversal but also in the same directions. So these two angles are corresponding angles. Okay, so the property says that these two angles are congruent. So I am going to denote, or I am going to use this green color to represent this pair number 1. Okay, and we are going to color it with green color. Now you have to do this activity along with me. So now we have got this one pair of corresponding angle, and we can say that these pair of angles, these two angles are congruent. Now you have to tell me which one will be the next pair of corresponding angles. You can write in your notebooks also, but I am going to represent this second pair with this red color. Therefore, let's talk about this angle and this angle. So their one arm is going in left side and the other arm is on the transversal but also going in the same direction. So we can say these are this is the pair of corresponding angles. My red color is not visible. Okay, so we have got this second pair of corresponding angles. Okay, let's give names to these points. Let's assume that this is A and this is B. Okay, so it will be easier for us to this point as C and this point as D. Okay, so while writing you will be able to write this as CAQ and this is as ABS. Okay, now let's talk about the third pair. For third pair, I am going to use this blue color. So let's take this angle. Okay, one arm is going in the right hand side and the second arm is going in this direction, down direction. Okay, So I can say that this angle is congruent with this angle. Very good. And now we'll show this fourth pair with this black color. Okay, can we talk about these two now? Yes, this they have one arm which is going in this direction and the other on the transversal, and both the rays are going downwards. So this angle PAB and angle RBD. Okay, so this way we have got 4 pairs. Okay, the 4 pairs are written here. And now let's move towards the second property, the property of alternate angles. Now when I say alternate angles, we are going to talk about, first there are 2 types of alternate angles. First is interior alternate angles and the exterior alternate angles. So we are going to first talk about interior. When I say interior, I mean inside these 2 lines, inner side of the 2 lines. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what is meant by alternate? Alternate means if one angle is on this side, then the second angle will be on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to use this purple color. Okay, now let's talk about this PAB first. This PAB is congruent to its alternate interior angle. This is what a second property says. Okay, so this angle and its alternate interior angle will be this, because they are on the opposite side of a transversal. Their one arm is on the transversal and other in opposite direction. If one is going in this direction, other arm of this is going in opposite direction to this. And even the arms which are on the transversal, they are also in opposite directions to each other. Okay, so this was the first pair, and for second pair we are going to use this blue color. Okay, so we are talking about interior angles. Yes, so then we have this one more pair here. We are going to have only 2 pairs of interior angles, alternate interior angles. Yes, so from this I can clearly say okay, so we are going to write this here, pair number 1, which is QAB, angle QAB is congruent to angle ABR, angle ABR. You have to write along with me. And the second pair we have here is angle PAB, angle PAB is congruent to angle ABS. So this was interior alternate angles. Now let's talk about exterior alternate angles. When I say exterior, I means this outer side of these 2 parallel lines. Okay, then we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now if I want to find its alternate angle, then this angle is on left hand side, and we'll find the angle which is on the right hand side, which is this angle SBD. These 2 angles are congruent. Let's use red color. Okay, yes, they're on the opposite sides of transversal and also outer side of the parallel lines, hence they are exterior alternate angles. And we have one more pair which we are going to represent with the help of black color, I guess. So this angle. You are going to do this activity and show it to me. So we have angle CAQ exterior. Angle CAQ is congruent to the angle RBD because they are exteriors. Okay, and this is CAB. Angle CAB is congruent to the angle SBD. Okay, so that's it. This is interior angles and this is exterior. Okay, I hope you have got it. If you have any doubts, you can ask me anytime.